For West Point School of Music, community and positive impact is high on the priority list, and the concerts they organize are at the heart of doing good.
They've got a fundraising goal of $30,000 by the end of the year, and joining us now to share why you should get out to one of their performances is founder and president Julian J. Champion and high school student Taya Lindsay. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Taya, you look gorgeous.
Yeah, both of you look stunning.
Yeah.
Julian, can you talk to us about why you started to create this school? Because you had a personal story as well growing up.
Yeah, I wanted to play an instrument as a young boy, but the circumstances of my birth, my zip code as it were, did not make that possible. I held an instrument in my hand for the first time at 17, and I was determined from that point that I would spend my life to create music education opportunities for young people. So when I came to the United States from my native Trinidad, I always had music organizations at the places I worked. But in 2011, I decided to start West Point with 5 students and 7 instruments in my living room. And today, West Point is a thriving concern on the South Side, bringing music education opportunities to thousands of children at this point.
Unbelievable.
That's incredible. And Taya, thank you so much for being here with us. I mean, so tell us how the program has impacted your life.
Well, overall, I feel as if West Point has pushed me to be like the best version of myself. Since I began in 4th grade all the way up until now in my 12th year of high school, 12th year of school, I'm sorry. And being able to intern with the organization, I always felt like a sense of importance with them. Like, aside from the musical aspects that they push me in different organizations to grow my musical skills, it's kind of like my second family, you know? My losses are their losses, my wins are their wins, and overall they instill like importance in me and made me feel as if I am worthy of pride and love. And I feel as if that is the best thing they could have done for me. And overall, I don't think I would be the young adult I am today without being a part of the organization.
Tell us what instrument you play and what you love about music.
I play the bass clarinet now. I started on the original clarinet, the B-flat clarinet. And I think my favorite thing about just music in general is the way it has affected me in my personal life, because I feel like learning to play an instrument and learning those musical skills also brings you like centered within yourself. So it's not just me being great at playing my instrument, but me also finding my ways through music.
That is wonderful. And Julian, when you hear Taya talking about this, you said you started this in your basement with a handful of kids. Now we're up to about 300 kids a week that you're serving. Them, Taya's story, how does that make you feel?
Well, we want to use music at West Point to make good people, right? Some of our musicians have gone on and are playing internationally, and some of our young people have gone on and they're doing other things, but the act of learning to play music, of the discipline and the focus, has allowed them to become competent, confident adults.
We
so
can
that's
see
what
that
we're
in
after.
Taya. We can see that in Taya for sure.
She's our pride and joy.
Absolutely. I know that you just held your winter concert, The Reasons We Sing, on December 15th. You know, but tell us how, why it's important for people to support the concerts, go and see them. Of course, this one already happened, and why you still need help too.
Well, we offer concerts because our mission is to engage urban youth through music instruction and performance. You learn different things during a performance, things that you don't learn during education. It's one thing to sit in a classroom and be with your teachers and they're teaching you the notes, and it's another thing to stand on a stage when the lights are on, the cameras are on, and people are there to hear you. Those skills are different. So we want to make sure that young people on the south side of Chicago benefit from performing. They develop the confidence and the competence they should have in themselves, and be able to face the challenges of life. So it's why we have concerts every year. We do at least 3 concerts. We have a recital, a winter concert, and a June concert. And those are a big deal for our young people.
Taya, do you remember being out on that stage for the first time? A little bit nervous, and now you're like a pro out there, right?
I mean, look at her. She's on she's on television and holding her own.
So how can people help? I know you guys are working on a fundraising goal.
Well, we have a really big way you can help, right? West Point, we purchased, with the help from the Chicago Cultural Treasures, which we would be remiss not to mention, we were able to purchase our facility on the south side, 3 acres, 24,000 square feet former Chicago Public School building that now houses all of our education program. And we are building our performance hall, 60,000 square feet on the south side. And it's a $35 million project. So someone can go to our website and make a $35,000 donation now. That would be great.
I love that. Yes,
Do it.
yes.
So
Julian,
that's a big way you
yeah.
can help. But you can also help by contributing to our $30,000 winter campaign to help us.
So money, instruments.
And then we also, if you have a used instrument in your home, in
Yes.
your basement that you want to contribute,
Wonderful.
that would be wonderful.
Fabulous. Well, Julian, hats off to you. Incredible organization that you've built from the ground up, or the basement up, we should say. Taya, thank you so much and continued success to you. We know you're on your way.
Thank
now,
you.
to learn more and see how you can support or donate, check out their website, Westpoint. SOM.org. Thank you so much to you both for being here.
Thank you for having me.
me.